If I was to die right now, right, I look at my life like it was a success. I am successful. The reason why I'm successful is because I wasn't trying to get the same thing you want, right? Like, the reason why people don't feel successful in their life is because they want money. They want $1 million business. They want to be $1 million musician making a lot of money from their music. They want so much things that has been kind of brainwashed into us that, like, if you think about it, thousands of years ago, humans still made music, right? But a great musician thousands of years ago was just someone who could play good music. It didn't matter how many people listened or how many people downloaded the songs or whatever. Like, there was no downloading back then. But, like, what I mean is, a successful musician back then was someone who could actually play the fucking instrument, someone who could actually make the music. I'm so good at what I do now, and like I'm doing what I've always wanted to do when it comes to music. Like I'm as good as I've always wanted to be, to the point where it's like everything I've done in my life, like I've made my life this way for the past 8 years because 8 years ago I had a cancer scare. And that cancer scare made me think about life differently. It made me look at my life differently. It made me feel like every moment after that cancer scare was a blessing, was lucky that I was lucky to be here. But I also realized back then that the only thing I was focused on is straight cash, and I wanted to make that money, and I wanted to be a rapper, and it wasn't just I wanted to be a rapper. Like I was recording people's music, and I would get paid for it, so like money was involved. But like that's what it was always about. It was about the money that was involved. And yeah, music made me feel great, but like I don't know. So my definition of success has changed over the years based on the fact that I have gained my peace. I've gained my mind. I am in control of the way I think. I'm in control of my feelings. I beat my anxiety. I beat my depression. I've gained so much spiritual fucking knowledge, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, actual, real spiritual knowledge. The type of spiritual knowledge you can only gain from actual direct experience with spirituality. Um, I don't know. I've researched every religion that I could fucking research. I have um just figured things out that I wanted to figure out in my life, right? Whether it was human history, um, drug pharmacology, human psychology, right? I don't know a lot about human psychology. I don't know a lot about drug pharmacology, but I know enough. And like this is the thing. I've been gaining a plethora of information from every corner of the world because that's what I wanted to do. And now that I have gained information, like the reason why I feel successful is because I don't have my GED and I didn't finish high school. But yet, so many people consider me one of the most intelligent people they've had a conversation with. I don't look at myself that way, but I look at myself as in I'm more intelligent than I used to be. Like I see the progress. That thing Tony Robbins said a long time ago is real. You want to know the key to happiness? Progress. Meaning, I'm happy as fuck because I can see a month ago I'm making progress. Like, I can see that from when my ex broke up with me, I'm making progress. I can see that with my music, I'm making progress. With my videos, I'm getting better at speaking, I'm making progress. See, a lot of people think that life is about getting everything you want physically. But that's what we've been brainwashed to think so we can stay distracted until we die. Because, like, if you don't figure shit out, you're fucked in the next dimension. Meaning, like, the information you gain matters. We don't realize. That's why I'm saying, like, if I died right now, I can sit there and look at God face to face and be like, well, I did as much as I could. I did my best. And that's all that matters, right? Most people, though, are not doing their best. They're doing their best for the society. They're doing their best for the machine, but not doing their best for themselves. People put so much energy and work and time and soul into the machine that is destroying their soul that they wonder why they're depressed. They wonder why they're anxious. They wonder why, like, the planet is so fucked and humans are disconnected and we don't understand what's going on or what we are or any of this. And it's because, like, we're not making it a priority. Information is not a priority to people. Making money is a priority to people. Gaining true spiritual knowledge about what spirits are, what the next dimension is, what reality is, what's going on, like, that information is so, like, people don't do anything about it to the point where they just pick up a book and say, well, I stacked up, I got my physical life together, now it's time to, do the spiritual thing, so I guess I'll start going to church. I hate to break it to people, but, like, I'm someone that does not believe in, I've researched enough about religion to not believe in religion. Like, I think religion served humanity when humans were, I think religion served primitive humans. Like, primitive entities that are just trying to find a explanation to what they are, right? And what created them and what made them and whatever. So, the most simplest thing that a monkey can do is say it was the man in the sky, or then follow stories that other monkeys have laid out for us. The easiest thing you can do is have someone think for you. And that's kind of why I'm like, okay, I am so glad that 8 years ago, I decided to think for myself. I decided to go against what I was raised to be. And I decided to become what I wanted to be. Like, because this is the man I've always wanted to be. A man that could actually fucking articulate the thoughts in his head. And, like, I'm working on this little mini documentary thing where I'm, like, showing my progress of the old me and the new me. And, like, whatever. And it's this thing that you can hear it in my voice that I was a completely different man before psychedelics. And this is why that's why I feel successful. Because the man I actually am is not predicated by the things that I have. It has nothing to do with what I have. I feel bad for the majority of all these men out there that are like, it's awesome that people are finding out how to make money, manifest. People are starting businesses. People are, success. Money success is flowing to a lot of people, and it's amazing. But those same people that have money success lack spiritual success. I have spiritual success. That's why I feel fucking great. That's why I've beat my mental health issues. I practice meditation. I have a real deep connection with planet Earth. It is not just, I don't know how to explain it, but I have a real fucking connection with Mother Earth. I have a real connection with entities on the other side. Like, that shit is real. So, like, I've gained these connections by putting the work in my spiritual practices. But we live in a world that says you're a bum if you do that. Like, we live in a world where people think that the CEO that owns the company is better than the janitor, or that the janitor is better than the homeless man. We have this thing in our society that the man with the master's degree is supposed to be more educated than the man without the master's degree. But this is all fucking bullshit. Like, reality is, you can either follow their rules, and I guess not rules, you can either follow their way, or you can create your own way. You can either follow their success of what they think success is, or you can follow and create your own fucking version of success. Because success, like, what are you successful at? Most people are only successful at, like, when we think of success, most people think of wealthy, like rich, like they made a lot of money, like they did good in their career, like whatever. You did good in your career. That's great. I don't think God gives a fuck. Like, genuinely, I don't think God gives a fuck about your career or how much money we've made, or like, I think that is, I think we're getting distracted. Because I don't think, like, if God exists, right? If this dude exists, or this woman or this thing exists, when we die, do you think God is gonna be proud that you made millions of dollars? Like, is it gonna be proud that, like, no, it would be proud if you made millions of dollars and decided to help humanity with it. How many, like, people say, I'm changing lives, I'm making money and I've changed lives, and hey, you're changing lives, kinda. It's this complicated thing that, like, I know people with a lot of money, and I've changed more lives than they have, because throwing money at a situation isn't gonna, yeah, it's saving lives, kind of, not really. We need to educate humanity. But the reason why we don't educate humanity is because the rich people want to stay rich. How do you how do you like how do you convince people to buy something they don't need if you've taught them they don't need it and you taught them how to make their own? Like, I don't know. A prime example is like clothes, right? I seen this meme the other day. It was these Walmart Air Force Ones. So there was this pair of Air Force Ones, Nike Air Force Ones, and then there was a pair of the Walmart Air Force Ones. They looked exactly the same. Exactly the same. Besides, the Walmart didn't have the Nike symbol on it, and the Nike Air Force Ones had the, Nike symbol on it. And somebody was like, and the meme was like, if you walk fast, no one will notice, or whatever. And I'm like, bro, humans are so fucking lost that you think, like, they think it matters. Like, what? Name brand shit is fucking stupid to me. Stupid. Fucking stupid. It's made out of the same material. It's probably made from the same fucking factory in China. One just decided to put the Nike symbol on it and the other one didn't. But what I'm saying is, the dude was basically saying, like, in his head, because he has the Nike Air Force Ones, he's something. I'm something. I got my Nikes. And, you got Walmart Air Force Ones, bro? What? To me, that is it proves the monkey intelligence in human beings. That we are just a bunch of dumb monkeys that, your shoes don't have a check mark on them. Ha ha ha. Right? The man with the check. But do you understand? The man that owns Walmart is probably richer than the man that owns Nike. Don't quote me on this. But, like, I'm just saying that it's just a bunch of businessmen manipulating the monkeys. It's the intelligent manipulating the less intelligent. That's why I said we need to educate, and we need to get this information out there that if you are happy, and I mean happy, I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them all. If you are happy, you are successful. You are successful. I don't care if you are homeless. I don't care if you are a single mom, a single dad, a working man who works 40 hours a week, or an entrepreneur that makes fucking $1 million every week. If you are happy, peaceful, and you do what you love to do, then you are successful. If you are seeing progress in your life, you are successful. Don't judge your success based on someone else's success. Don't base your progress based on someone else's progress. If you, let's say, I don't know, let's say you started working out. If you can only lift 120 pounds and 3 weeks later you're able to lift 130 pounds, don't feel bad because the guy next to you can lift, could only lift 200 pounds, and 2 weeks later he's lifting 300 pounds. His success, his journey has nothing to do with you. This is the problem with people. Stop paying attention to other people. It doesn't matter what other people are doing with their life. I don't care how much money people make. I don't give a fuck how many views their videos get. I don't give a fuck how much downloads their songs get. I don't care how many. None of that matters because my success has nothing to do with anyone else. My happiness is the only reason I'm happy and I got my peace is because I make those things a priority. That's why I'm successful. Because I prioritized my peace, I prioritized my happiness, and I prioritized my spirituality. Meaning, like, if I died right now, I know God. If I died right now, I know what the fuck's gonna happen to me when I die. I have an understanding of spirituality and psychedelics and shamanism and the plants and all this shit. This is what I wanted, so I can die a successful man. I am spiritually successful because I went on the journey and it actually brought me what I thought it was going to bring me. Knowledge. You know, people go on this journey and they think the psychedelics are going to heal them. Like, they think this shit is going to heal them. Ain't nothing's going to heal you because you're not sick. Right? We're uninformed. And we're misinformed. It's this thing that we're misguided because we live in a society that says if you ain't making money, you ain't nothing. If your business didn't do this, and make this numbers, then you're not successful. If you didn't reach this goal, then you're not successful. And I just think that's a bunch of bullshit. I think success is I came to Earth as a fucking baby, not knowing anything. Now I'm 28 years old, and I know a lot. There's still a lot I don't know. But I know enough where I'm like, if I died right now, I'll be okay. Because I now understand my place in the universe.